Hi, I'm Troy Bailey, and welcome to the Comic Book Movie Collector's Guide, the show about collecting all things superhero cinema. And today we are looking at The Tick Animated Series Season 1. So let's get into it. The Tick is an animated superhero television series that appeared on Fox Kids. The first season of the show comprised of 13 20-minute episodes which aired from the 10th of September 1994 through to the 11th of February 1995. Season 1 was released in the United States on the 29th of August 2006 by Buena Vista Home Entertainment on DVD, titled The Tick vs. Season 1. This collection contains 12 of the 13 episodes, with episode 11, The Tick vs. the Mole, not included due to licensing problems. Later on in 2007, the UK edition of the first season was released on DVD and had all 13 episodes uncut and unedited. The Tick was created by Ben Edlund and the show being produced by Hank Tucker, with the show running for a total of 3 seasons from the 10th of September 1994 and ended on the 24th of November 1996, with a 4th season not renewed due to low toy and merchandising sales. The premise of the show has the Tick, a superhero who underwent the tryouts at the National Superhero Institute in Reno, Nevada. Successfully passing the tryouts, he is assigned to the city, where he befriends a former accountant named Arthur, whom he takes on as a sidekick to help him protect the city from the bad guys like Chairface Chippendale, the Terror, and many others who would look to harm it. Okay, I've got the disc in case here. Now, I am lucky enough to own the UK version of this, hence I get all 13 episodes, where I will have the US version up there, which you miss an episode, and it's just silly why they would even put that out without the episode. But anyway, I know it's licensing reasons, all this sort of stuff. So if you are buying this, try and get the UK version if you can. It is hard to get. The American version is a lot easier, but you won't get the Mole Man episode. Now, I've got to admit, I do like this one probably better than the US version. This is nice, bright, out there. Nice job on the spine there. And of course the back, same thing, nice, bright, vibrant, I love it. It looks great. And then of course, this is what I love about the UK versions. They give you a nice little booklet in there, which has all the episodes in it. It's such a great touch, I do love that. And the discs, they've done a great job. Whoop, there he is. Whoop, I hope I'm not marking that mic up. There we go, look at that, nice coloured discs, nice colour back, with Spoon written across it. That is just such a great thing. I really love this. They've done a really fantastic job on that, and I am going to give this a 7 out of 10. The story and the script. So the episodes are very formulaic. New villain shows up on the scene, then the Tick and Arthur goes to fight them. Tick messes it up. Arthur finds a solution to beat them. They go beat the villain. Credits. That is it. Very standard stuff for those 90s cartoons. But the scripts were a bit hit and miss, as some of the eps did have some humour in it that the Tick's sort of known for, but there was just so many misses as well. But I think that just comes down to the fact that this is a kid's cartoon, and the Tick in the comics was, how can I put it, was more for your seasoned adult comic reader, with some more adult-based humour and innuendo, if you know what I mean. But in saying that, I feel that they did capture the essence of the Tick character, from his dialogue to his mannerisms, and Arthur was just the perfect straight man to the Tick's funny guy. They really complemented each other so well, making them this great team, which kind of comes through in the show. So with that, I'm going to give this an 18 out of 30. From page to screen. Now, as I said before, they did a really good job of capturing what the Tick was about in the scripts, and they also do that here with the look and the comic and the costume being, you know, very comic book accurate and really on the money for me. They did a really great job. As far as the animation goes, though, it's good, but it has such a 90s vibe feel to it that unfortunately it dates it. Now, as far as the voice actors go for me, all hit it out of the park, and Townsend Coleman as the Tick was absolutely on point. Such a great job. It was just a joy to just listen to his cadence and delivery as the Tick. It was great. But then, of course, let's not forget the Monkees, Mickey Dolenz as Arthur. He did a great job too. He had a really good feel for the character of Arthur. And of course, let's not forget Cam Clark as Deflator Mouse, Jess Harnell as Sewer Urchin, and Kay Lenz as American Maid. Such a good cast of voice actors. So with that, I could not give this anything other than 18 out of 20. Okay, special features. Now, because I do have the UK release here, I'm not sure. I didn't see anything online with the US version, but there is no special features on this bad boy. It is just the 13 episodes. That is it. And with these JetX ones that the UK releases, they don't usually have any special features on them at all. It's just the episodes. So whether they can't get the licensing to anything, or there wasn't anything produced, I don't know. Which is a shame. I would love to have seen, a little bit of behind the scenes and stuff. That would be great. Anyway, and that is, like I said, this is the special features part. With no special features, it only means I can give this a 0 out of 10. The critics' review. Now, the critics' score came in at 100% and the audience score was 0%. So don't get me wrong, I like this show, I really do. But should it be 100% from the critics? No, I think that's a bit over the top. And come on, audience, where are you now? Like, I did see a couple of YouTube reviews that were on the average side to good side of things, but nothing out there. So anyway, with just one score, I'm going to have to say that the score comes in at 10 out of 10. My review. So for me, I've always been a fan of the Tick because I've read somewhere that the Tick is just a version of Adam West's 66 Batman turned up to 11. And if you know me, I do love my 66 Batman. So with that, I do love the Tick as well. Now, I really do like Patrick Warburton's version of the Tick from the 2001 TV show. It's great, but this is a very well done animated version of the character. Now, as far as the show goes, it ticked a lot of boxes, it really does, but the show itself was kind of boring at times. Like with some of the eps, I was just like looking at my phone or just losing interest or doing the whole look at your watch thing. Now, there was a couple of good eps, but with some funny moments, but I think because they had to kind of make it for kids, it just kind of loses some of its appeal to, say, like the older audience like myself. So for this first season, it was a bit hit and miss, and I kind of hope that season 2 and 3, they kind of find their stride and did a lot better. Anyway, for me, overall, I think I'm going to give this a score of 13 out of 20. Final thoughts. So first up is collectability, and if we look on the collector scale, I would say this is probably more for your comic book fan and up, as I know it's a kids show, and I think nowadays they probably wouldn't know what to make of this, so I don't think kids today would be interested in it, but it's still a nice addition to any comic book fan's collection. Now, as far as availability goes, this one is more on the rare side of things, especially if you're getting the UK version. It's a lot harder to get than the US version, but if you want all of the eps, you've got to go with the UK version. As far as your average price goes, you're looking at, for the US edition, it's anywhere on DVD from $16 to $45 with no Blu-ray or 4K HD. And for the UK editions, you're looking at somewhere between, on DVD, $30 to $70 for that one. But again, no Blu-ray or 4K HD. Now, for the final score, we get a grand total of 66 out of 100. That score is just about right, as the show has some great elements in it, but it does need some work, but still a great addition to any comic books fan collection for sure. So go out and grab yourself a copy. This looks like a job for legal tender.
City, it is I, the Tick, your destined defender. Show me where it hurts.
Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this episode, and if you did, why not hit the like, subscribe and notification buttons, as it really helps the channel out and I really do appreciate it. Thank you very much to all of you who already have. Also, let me know in the comments down below if you enjoyed this show, or if you have the UK or US versions in your collection. Also, if you'd like to request an episode or you want to see something else on the show, by all means, you can contact me via email at comicbookmoviecollector@gmail.com, or you can hit me up on the socials at comicbookmoviecollector on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. All the links will be down below. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.